Vegas on the screen, feeling the flow, so pristine. Boom, as the beats align, electric dreams, they intertwine.
Rock-killing in a spin, talking life's wild jive, sipping on wisdom with a grin. Midlife mischief keeps it live. Laughs and stories, cheers all around. Raise a glass where wisdom's found. With a sip of truth.
I have menopause. Oh.
The jokes and tales by the fire's glow, discussing changes the season show.
Where'd Lynn go? Oh, it's my fault. I'm in here getting blamed for stuff already. I haven't even opened my mouth. Guess what? We're back. We're here. We're in the studio. We're back. I don't know how long it's been, but welcome back. My name is Raquel Kornialikis. That beautiful face right there, or here, or wherever you're looking, I don't know. I don't remember. I think right here is Lynn Dula. We have missed you. I've missed you.
Yes.
Before we start, I know I have to do a disclaimer because I haven't done it in such a long time. I am not a doctor. Lynn is not a doctor. We are not medical professionals in any sort of way. And this is a podcast strictly about our own personal experiences going through perimenopause and menopause. As mothers of four, we both have 4 kids, and running our own businesses and basically life in general, and learning how to deal with all the symptoms and everything of menopause as we go along, because in case people haven't figured it out yet, there's not a lot of information out there, and we are just starting to talk about it more and more, and I believe it's our generation that's doing it. So we figured, you know what, if we're going to go through this, let's share it and let my crazy journey be your learning experience. So, Lynn, I missed you. How are you? Are you feeling better?
You did good.
Thank you.
I am.
Good.
I am. How about you?
I am really, really tired. I have to tell you why in a minute. But I'm good. I know. Let me see if I can figure this out. This is the first one we've done in 3 weeks. We did one show in March. Is that right? Or did we not do any?
No, we did one. I think we did one show in March, but when we were supposed to do another show, I think I was out of town.
Yeah.
And then you got the chicken pox.
I got the chicken pox, and then you got the flu. And
Yes.
then
I was out of town again.
And then you were out of town. Okay. We are both at home right now. I'm in the studio, you're in your studio, and I'm seeing a lot of flowers behind you, which means you're not totally done with weddings. You said you were done with weddings.
I am. Well,
You just like the flowers?
I'm surrounded by flowers.
Oh, that's nice.
We have a prom coming up, and
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do other events that require florals.
Okay.
So, yeah. I want to be done.
I want to
I
be
have
done
a
with a lot of
difficult-
things.
Yeah, no, I have a difficult time saying no to repeat clients or clients that
Oh,
their
okay.
daughters are now of age and getting married. I just have a hard time like saying no, I don't want to, So yeah, that's where I am. So I will not. No, wait. I do have planners that do weddings. I personally
Okay.
won't be doing.
Okay.
But yeah, the business as a whole still does weddings.
Okay. Do you know what we just
But
added
yeah,
to our
what?
app? We just added weddings. I was going to message you and tell you, have you downloaded our Go Live Vegas app? You need to download it. Lynn! Oh no! We just added a whole section for weddings. So if you
I am horrible with apps. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am like so horrible with apps.
That's okay.
Only because everything in my life requires an app.
Okay.
I can't
Well,
even
you
get
are
gas.
going to be. You are on an app. You are on our app right now, and over 400,000 people have already downloaded it. So you need to say hello, and you need to download the app, because if you're going to be on the app, you need to download the app. So every time we go live, you will get a notification, and you'll be able to say hi. Except apparently we have an issue, so Aaron's fixing it, but that's not the point.
Well, apparently, I have downloaded the app before.
Okay.
I must have removed it off of my phone because it no longer says "get." It's allowing me to like reinstall it. Like it has a little cloud.
Okay, that's
saying
rude, but that's okay.
Reinstall.
Aaron's crying over in the corner.
Why?
That's okay.
I
He's
think-
done so many updates. He keeps asking me every day, have you checked the new app? And I'm like, oh my God, again. I'm terrible, I know. But we did just add the wedding section. That was my point, is we now have a section on the app for wedding venues and wedding stuff and vendors and everything like that in Las Vegas. So I thought you might want to check that out.
Nice.
Yeah. So the reason I'm
You know what would
tired.
be cool? Wait, you know what would be cool?
Go
If
ahead.
you guys produced a version of Go Live Vegas
Mhm.
in Virginia.
Okay, you can get on that and let me know how that goes.
Wait, I don't even know how that works. So
Neither do
wait a
I.
minute.
If I knew people in Virginia,
You know me.
you have way too many things on your plate. I think maybe we're just gonna slow
I
that
am
down for a
people.
little bit.
Well, no. If you tell me what other type of people you need to know, I can make connections.
Okay.
I am great
That's good
at
to
making
know.
connections.
That's good
I
to
can
know.
connect people. But yeah, you're right. I've cleared my plate a lot over
Yeah.
the last few weeks. I
You're
have.
learning. You're learning.
I am learning. I am learning to say no as much as I can. But I'm also, if I'm only giving you 15% of me,
Yeah.
I need to let it go.
Yep.
You're better off without me if
Mhm.
I can only give you 10 to 15%, right?
I agree.
So I'm looking at those things, and that's how I approach my departures from different
I think-
things. I'm like,
I think that's what perimenopause is all about, because that's about the time that I started taking steps back from things that I was doing. And that's also when I learned that it's okay to say no. I'm still doing
Yeah.
that with personal things. I can do it with work and stuff like that. But when it comes to personal things, I always feel like if I say no, I'm going to upset somebody or offend somebody. And yet what I'm doing is I'm making myself, I'm upsetting myself and I'm offending myself. If I don't want to go, I'm going to be miserable. And then I'm going to do that mom thing where, when you're fighting with your spouse or your kids and the phone rings and you're yelling, but you pick up the phone and then you say, hello.
yeah.
That's what I was doing. That's exactly what I would be doing. I would be bitching the entire time, going to whatever it was I was going to. And then I would step out of the car, take a deep breath, put your shoulders back, and just go. And it was like a transformation. And then as soon as it was done, you'd step outside, get in the car, and you'd be like, ugh, I so did not want to be doing that. That was terrible.
So
Why
I am
are
the
you doing
opposite.
that?
I am the opposite. I have no problem zero issue telling family and friends
Oh,
no.
okay. It's work you can't say
With
no
a
to.
capital HELL. No. No problem
Okay.
at all. And I feel nothing afterwards.
Okay.
I feel because most of my life I was a yes person.
Okay.
I was the one that would do anything for everybody and sacrifice myself
Yeah.
for their happiness.
Yeah.
Girl, I hit probably 49 and a half. Almost like, oh no, I'm not feeling this anymore. And
Yeah.
now I absolutely will not entertain anything from family and friends because they ought to know better. They ought to know better, therefore they ought to do better. But a lot of times people ask me to do things because they don't want to do it.
Right.
They'd rather put it on my plate and make me responsible for it because they just don't want to occupy themselves enough to do it. So no, I
Yeah.
have no problem saying no to family and friends. Now, work?
That's where your
Huh.
problem is. See, I'm the opposite. I can say no all day. My kids,
no.
I can say no in so many different ways, so many different languages. I have fun with it when I say no to my kids. Like I've never understood these moms who can't say no to their kids. I'm like, well,
Yeah, I don't understand that
try
either.
it, try it. Just say no.
Just say.
No.
They will not
Nope.
break. And honestly,
Nope.
it makes them a better person.
Yep.
It really makes them a better person because it makes them understand that they're not entitled to a yes.
Yeah.
And if you didn't earn it and you didn't do anything to receive it, then you don't need it. So, yeah.
And it's fun. And it's fun. Admit it. It is fun to say no to your kids because the expression on their face when they think they've come up with the perfect reason as to why you should say yes. And then you sit there and you think about it or you pretend to think about it. And then you just say, no. The look on their face is absolutely priceless. It is the one joy that I get in my day. I know I'm a terrible person, and I know I'm going to
Okay,
hell. It's
I'm not
okay.
there yet.
Oh, I've been there for a long
I'm not
time.
there yet.
I
But
still
maybe
do it.
one day.
I still do.
But how do you say no in work? Like, I always feel like if I say no to a job or an well, just to a job or an endeavor or something, I am probably missing an opportunity.
You're
I always look at, and I know I know it's not accurate, but for some reason, if someone comes to me and say, "Hey, can you do this event?" I will really beat myself up if
Okay.
I don't at least try to do it. Like they have to really be one of those situations where it's like a big fat no. Like it just won't work for me to say no, right? But they can piss me off and I will complain and moan and
And you'll still
curse.
do it?
I'll still do it, and then I'll say I'll never work with them ever again. I'm
And then
done.
you do.
Da, da, da. And then the very next year, they're calling back, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do it. I don't know. I can't say no to work for some reason.
That's weird. I wonder why.
I
But
don't
you
know.
can say no
I
to
don't
you.
know if I think.
But
If
you
I
can say no to
maybe I
people that
won't.
you actually know.
No, I know these people. Because I only work by referral. So most of the people that I work with, I know them in some capacity, or we've crossed paths in some capacity. Like most of the people, I know them.
Right.
It's not that. It's just that
You'll get there.
I don't know. I think if you say no enough times, maybe it's because I'm getting older and I'm getting closer to possibly retiring. I feel like if I don't take as much work as I possibly can, it's gonna all dry up because I'm in a luxury industry.
Mm-hmm.
So, like in like the times we're in, the economy is real funky right
Mhm.
now, right? I am the last person that you would actually need to hire for anything.
Okay.
You don't need me to get married.
Unless you live in Las Vegas, in which case you do. So maybe you need to move here.
No, you need an event planner to get married in Vegas.
Are you kidding? Yes. People come from all over the world and they hire people to deal with
No,
everything
but
so it can be
but
done.
It's not a need. It's not a need. It's a convenience.
No, in Vegas, there's 80,000 people a year that think it's a need. There are chapels everywhere.
What I was gonna say, can't you just go pull up to a chapel and get married without an event planner?
It's not that simple. No, you can if you just want to do what Aaron and I did, and Aaron and I didn't do a full wedding.
Exactly.
But more and more people are doing full weddings with like the bridal party and everything here in Vegas, and they do need planners for that.
Well,
would I do it? Here. No. I'm sitting here saying,
okay, I see what you're saying. They do that here as well. But in actuality, all you need to be married is your marriage license and someone that is licensed to marry you.
Well,
you don't need everywhere. Unless you want the bells and whistles of a wedding. Getting married is just 3 people. A wedding, yes, you may need someone to assist you with that. But again, you don't need me to get married. You may think you need me for your wedding, but not to get married. And it's the same with other events. You don't need an event planner to have a birthday party.
Oh God, no. But some people do.
But
some people
do. A lot of people hire event planners for these over-the-top milestone parties.
Yes.
Same with baby showers. Same with, I mean, the list can go on and on and on. But I'm a luxury. I'm not a need. You need electricity. You need water. You need a roof over your head. You need your doctors. You need your attorney if you get in trouble. you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not a need. So it's one of those things where if you had to choose, if you're going to eat tomorrow, or if you're going to plan this party, or if you're going to pay your rent or pay for the venue, what are you going to do? You're going to pay your rent instead of the venue if you're smart. Again, I'm not a need. I'm a luxury. So therefore, I always think maybe I won't get hired. When will that? If you don't know when your next paycheck is coming from,
believe me, I hear you.
Yeah, you kind of take every job that comes within reason, because you just don't know if there's one behind it.
Yeah, but see, with me, Aaron is the same as you, and I understand that. But with me, people have a tendency to incorporate me in with what they pay him. So they don't necessarily want to pay me separately. So that's why I find it very easy to say no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no. No.
Yeah. No.
But Raquel, I need your you need to pay me for that expertise. So if you want to, that's great. And I would love to do it. But if you're going to incorporate me with paying him, then no, I have other things I can do.
They assume that because you guys are a couple.
Yes. And we run into that more times than you could possibly think of.
That the job, I'm hiring your husband, so you should come along with the package deal, right?
Exactly. And I'm not a package deal. No. And people are actually surprised with that. But here's the thing. I think a lot of it is my fault because I used to be okay with it. Because I wanted something to do to distract me from just being a mom. I didn't want to just be a mom. So because we were both in the same industry for a long time, we were both doing weddings, it was really easy. But then, and I would get paid separately. But then once people started, it was a small community, so once people started understanding that we were married and we both, we could both do this, they would meet with him and they would say, what do you think? Do you think your wife could help me with this? I just have a few things. And it started off really small with like questions and I would nicely answer because I'm not rude and they're already meeting with him. So I would answer the questions and then I would catch on like, wait a minute, they're asking me very specific questions. And I'm actually giving them the answers and I'm putting myself out of business is what I'm doing. So no, I'm not, no. No. So it started that way for me. And once I clued in and I figured it out, it was like, okay, it was a lot easier to say no. So now when somebody wants me to do something, it, it has to be separate from what he's doing. We can work on the same project, but you do have to pay me separately.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's just
And that makes sense. That makes sense because I don't know if they would ever be able to hire you and then you just drag Aaron along without him being
and
paid.
they wouldn't
They
expect
probably
it.
wouldn't even they would even consider that,
They
right?
would
They'll probably
never
say
consider
something
that.
like,
Nope.
"Hey, how much do you think your husband would charge us if he were to do X?" They'll start the conversation off with that. Like,
Yeah.
how much do you think he'll charge if we did such and such? But they wouldn't automatically
Yeah.
assume that he's a part of your package,
Yeah.
but you're supposed to be a part of his.
Exactly.
Isn't that weird how people
It is, and it took me a long time to figure out, but I did. I did figure it out. But it's okay. I have stuff I can do. I'm happy doing my thing. It's all good.
You know what I figured out last year and I implemented it? I had it already there, but I never really implemented it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things that you know you should do, but you don't necessarily always do
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, it's no, it's not a big deal. Just like you just said, it's not a
Mhm.
big deal. I'll answer your questions or whatever.
Yep.
Well, I realized last year that I would get these phone calls from colleagues or people that I haven't spoke to in a while, but we're all in the same industry. And they'll have like this issue or whatever, and I will help them through the issue and tell them what they need to do or give them some resources of how to, get things accomplished. And I
Consulting.
realized I am consulting
Exactly.
for free. And I'm
Exactly.
consulting under the guise of, hey, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a
Under
long
the
time.
guise of
Oh,
helping.
yes.
I realize that too.
Yes.
I don't know if it's perimenopause and menopause that all of a sudden like that piece of your brain just kicks in. It's like, wait a minute,
That
hold
part.
on, just a minute. I am no longer young. I am no longer
No.
naive. Karen, it, Lynn's frozen. She's not moving. Karen, is there any way? I don't know what happened. Are you back?
I'm back.
Okay.
Also,
Rena, welcome to the patriarchy. Husband holds the value. Hi, ladies, and yes, Rena. I know. I don't like to think of it that way because that way means that I have no value, and I do. I have a lot of value. I think what people don't know is that every time he's doing his work, I am editing his work. I am his sounding board. I am giving him ideas. I am doing a lot of the stuff, working with him when he's doing his stuff. He doesn't do it alone, but I don't get any of the credit.
You done messed up, Aaron!
So I think people forget that part. So it's kind of like
When you go to a party,
I used to hate this. You go to before social media because you didn't, nobody knew what you did unless you told them. You go to a party and as a couple and they're talking to Aaron and they're all fascinated by what he does. And then they look at me and say, and what do you do? And I'd stand there and in my head, I'm thinking, well, I could tell them exactly what I did, or I could just say, I'm just his wife. Like, those are my options. Those are my
Yes.
options.
his wife.
Just his wife. Yeah. But if you said I'm a housewife, I look after my kids, then the conversation was done. It was like, oh, and they would walk away. And I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm glad I didn't tell you the other things that I do, but that's okay. That's on you. I'm just going to sit over here and have my drink and, pretend that I do nothing. It's fine. I used to hate that so much. but that's the position that a lot of people get put in.
I pulled up the app finally. It
you
looks
did?
great.
He's been
It
working.
looks
He's been working
amazing.
on it. Yeah, it's got a lot of stuff on there.
So I see that because this is not how it looked when I initially
Yeah,
downloaded
we
it.
now have we were accepted by Travelocity, by Verbo, Ticketmaster, Hotels.com, Live Nation, a whole bunch of places. So if you book something on the app, like if you buy tickets at Ticketmaster through the app, then that actually helps us. So.
Nice.
And we're now starting to, we're going to have Groupon on there as well. And we have Uber. So
Hi, Robert.
if you're out somewhere and you need to get home, you don't have to go through the app for Uber. You can just click on the Go Live Vegas app, and Uber is on there already. So you can just click it on there and they will show up and take you home.
So I'm looking at the app and it says plan my night.
Oh,
under the
you've got to
banner.
do that. Try it. It's fun.
So my question though is this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look through real quick and just see.
Answer. Just try it. Just do a pretend date night and see where they send you.
Oh, they are gonna send me somewhere.
Yeah,
Okay,
it plans
I'm
your
gonna do-
entire evening. So if you don't know what to do, you answer the questions and it will tell you these are your options. Here, go try this.
I'm going to do. Let's say I came to Vegas to visit, right?
Mhm.
Which, listen, I'm trying my best
Okay.
to come. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
I want to see Usher and Chris Brown in Vegas. Hey, Wanda.
Hello.
I want to see Usher and Chris Brown in Vegas.
What about me? You're not coming to see me? What do you say?
Yeah,
Date night
of
with
course.
me.
Of course. I mean, do I have to say you? Yes.
It would
I'm
be
coming.
nice, yes.
But
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. While you're doing that, I'm going to tell you why I'm tired, and I need you to answer this. I need you to help me with this because I don't know what's wrong with me. And anybody else who's out there listening, maybe if anybody has this problem as well, they can tune in. I was given, you remember you told me that you were taking a mushroom coffee and it was giving you energy and it was helping you and blah, blah, blah. Okay. I have started taking this mushroom coffee. I have to stop taking it because it does not increase my metabolism. It slows it all the way down to the point where after I have a cup of this and 12 ounces, so a big cup of this coffee, I want to curl into a tiny little ball and sleep for the rest of the day. It sucks the energy right out of me, and it's like I'm now drinking regular coffee. I've had almost a pot, and I am still dead tired. I'm performing the full I'm not reading that, Robert. I won't do it. But we missed you, Robert. Hey,
Oh my
Robert, when are
God.
you coming to Vegas? You keep promising you're coming to Vegas. Now, we did just put the wedding app on in case you didn't hear that part, Robert. So
Okay,
bring
it's
the
sending me-
girlfriend.
it's sending me to Dre's nightclub.
Okay. Oh, okay.
A-
You're
a
going
room-
clubbing. Okay. All right.
It's assuming I want to go to the nightclub.
Okay.
That's the first one. Then the second one is the Drop Bar at Green Valley Ranch.
Okay, that's a little bit out of the city, but okay. That's
The third one is the Piranha nightclub.
okay. I don't know what it is. I don't do nightclubs, but I'm assuming it's,
I didn't choose a nightclub. I didn't.
What
And
did
it says
I go a mushroom that Why do I fall for it? I'm going to read it.
That little
Drink
teeny
it before
thing ain't
bed,
giving
maybe.
nobody
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, but Rena, the one time I drink it before bed, it's going to work and I'm not going to be able to sleep.
I wonder if it's counteracting your edibles.
No, because I took it during the day. I don't take edibles during the day. Not unless
don't?
my mother's here.
Wait. Let's get back to this. So it gives me some backup picks.
Okay.
Marquee Nightclub, Dust, Las Vegas. Ooh, that's a 24-hour LGBTQ. This is not working.
What did you put in?
I didn't put that in.
It could be, you know what?
Let me go back. Hold on. Let me oh, now it's doing something.
Hey, I've been to some of the LGBTQ bars here, and they're actually pretty good. They play really good music and usually have really good food.
I said I wanted live music.
And there you go. So they're sending you to the Arts District, which is coincidentally where most of the LGBTQ community have their nightclubs. So it's probably just a club that has really good music.
So you know what is missing from this that I immediately detected before I even started filling it out?
Sure.
An age.
Okay.
Maybe it should say 21 to 35, or you get to pick the age range so it can kind of guide you to what's going to be more suitable. Because at 53, I don't want to be at a nightclub. Don't want to be in a nightclub. And if I go to a nightclub, I want like something like a jazz or speakeasy or something more along my age group. I don't want to go in there and they have a mosh pit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe curtail it a little bit more to an age.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because it only says 21 and up.
Okay.
I don't. That's not enough. I need. Can they have one for like 40 and up?
We could do one for 40 and up, Aaron.
Let's do one for 40 and up.
Oh dear God.
Hi. What are you laughing at?
The picture that you just put up.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's try this again. Let's try to build a.
Now you're gonna sit there playing with that all night, trying to get what you want. Try a different. Maybe it was. I mean, it's an algorithm, so it could be the combination of things that you answered. Like maybe you said you wanted to go out in the evening at a certain time. Maybe put an earlier.
I said 6 o'clock.
Oh. Okay.
It asks 21 and up. It asks if I want to do anything like on a certain area. I said anywhere because I don't know much about the area, so I said anywhere.
Okay.
Let me do something else. Let's do.
Maybe it was the budget you put in.
I put in the $3 signs.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to end up in the hood. So
Then you'd be at my house. Hey, the Italian American Club is just 2 blocks away. They have really good food and they have live bands playing all the time. Don't worry, I'll be in the apps.
Okay, so if you do the couple or date night, it'll give you low key.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do a couple all the time. Maybe I just want to be with me.
Okay, that's what happened. Did you put solo?
I'm gonna try solo. Well, see, the couple one says beside it low key.
Okay.
I'm all about being low key. Solo doesn't. Nobody else says low key except the couple.
Okay.
Everybody else is like regular.
Okay. Well, that's because couples usually just want to be low key, unless you want the big clubs together and everything like that. I don't know.
So we're gonna work this out. I'm gonna find out. Okay, let's see what it says. Oh.
Oh dear.
It says,
where are you going now?
I really thought they were trying to be funny. It says back to the video store And that's where I stopped because I was like, wait a minute. Waitress.
It's sending you to the video store. Did it send you to Denny's for the early bird special too?
Wait. Reading is fundamental. So as I read further, it says it's a 90s speakeasy bar.
Okay. Ooh.
90s video store themed.
Okay.
Speakeasy with cocktails and arcade vibes.
Well, there you go. That more what you were looking for? There's a few speakeasies here, and they're actually pretty good.
Okay.
And they usually have like a jazz or some kind of live band, but like a more of a Sinatra kind of band, big band kind of thing.
So it also offers Flex Cocktail Lounge, which is a 24/7 LGBTQ lounge with karaoke, themed nights, DJs, and longtime local following.
That would that's in the Arts District. It's a good club. It would be more on the low key, quiet kind of just go and hang out. You're not going to get hit on. So I mean, you know.
Really?
Yeah, really. You're not going to get hit on if you're at an LGBTQ bar because you are not gay. And they usually know that when... Yeah. You've never been to a gay bar before?
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how do you figure that they still won't hit on you because
I don't get hit on. But I usually go with Aaron. I don't go by myself. But
well,
he gets hit on. He gets hit on. I don't know.
Some will do it because they think it's a challenge, but yeah, you still get hit on. The Rouge Room. Have you been there?
The Rouge? No.
It's a Red Rock. Where have you been?
Red Rock? I don't go to Red Rock. That is way on the other side of the city. I wouldn't go way over to Red Rock to go out.
When you say way over, like what's the drive time from your spot to Red Rock?
Probably about a half hour, maybe.
Oh, girl, that ain't nowhere.
Yeah, but it's through traffic, and I don't want to.
That's nowhere. Okay.
Everything you didn't hear the part where I said I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want
Everything
to.
around me is at least 25 minutes away. To me, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's an indoor-outdoor lounge with live entertainment and a dressed-up Summerlin night outfield. What's Summerlin?
Summerlin is the posh area of the city. I do not live in Summerlin. I live in the anti-Summerlin. I live in the area where people from Summerlin keep telling me I need to move to Summerlin in order to keep up my social life because they don't want to come over here, and everybody I know lives in Summerlin, and it drives them crazy that I live way over here. Can the app find local in your area? No, not in your area. This is for Vegas really only.
Cool, though. And then you can save, once you plan your night out, you can save that itinerary. Wow. And then, that is so cool. Wow. Aaron, why did you even put that up there?
Pay attention. He's working on the app right now. That's why, because he's not paying attention. So God only knows what's going to show up on the screen. Yeah.
So the studio is offline at the moment.
Yes, that you need to work on, Aaron, because we're offline. I know. Normally, we would be online, and people would be able to just, see us on there, and they wouldn't have to go anywhere else. But Aaron has to fix that glitch.
I like the wedding thing. That's cool. Yeah. You might want to reiterate what we're doing so people will know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm just talking there, probably like, what are you?
Oh, yeah. I got it. Thank you.
I'm just going
right now instead of talking about menopause, we're actually talking about the Go Live Vegas app, which we're supposed to be doing tomorrow when I am Brett and I will be premiering our new podcast called Good Morning-ish with Go Live Vegas, because we don't do mornings. So we couldn't call it Good Morning with Go Live Vegas because it won't be in the morning. And that podcast will be tied into the app, and it will have everything that's going on in the city, and we will be explaining how to use the app, things that are new on the app, and all of that stuff, as well as some other things that are going on around us here. So, but in the meantime, Lynn is trying to figure out where she's going to go if she comes to Vegas. We're trying to figure this out for you.
If I can get a ticket to this concert, that's not going to cost me $3,000. Like, what
Ticketmaster. Did you check Ticketmaster? Is it on there yet? Are the tickets for sale yet?
No, it doesn't go on sale till the 23rd.
Okay. Well, then start checking.
Pre-sale. That's pre-sale.
Start checking when it on the 23rd and see what happens. You never know. They're going to be expensive because from what I've seen, the tickets for any show here in Vegas are now ridiculously expensive.
What's the starting?
It all depends on what show you're going to see, but I've seen some ridiculous prices. I mean ridiculous. But people do come here to see shows, so I guess people save their money. Like if they want to see a show, then they're going to save their money because that's what they're coming. They're doing what you're doing, and they're coming here specifically to see that show. So if they can get their tickets in advance enough, they start saving their money so that they can go to the show. Yeah, like right now is WWE. Yeah, WrestleMania. So our city is filled with grown men who like to watch other grown men in their underwear wrestle each other. No judgment. Okay, a little judgment, but not much. So that's what we're doing. We're also trying to figure out why Raquel drinks really, really strong mushroom coffee and it makes her sleepy. So if anybody has any ideas, that would be helpful. I don't
know that that's a side effect.
I actually have that issue with most coffee. Coffee does not wake me up. It actually relaxes me and has the opposite effect. So it could be that the stronger the coffee is, the more sleepy I get. I don't know. It's a weird phenomenon but I have looked it up, and apparently it is a thing. It does happen to people. So there's that. Right, Yum Yum? Yes. So, are you frozen again? Are you reading something?
Sorry.
Okay.
I was reading. I must have been very still.
You were.
My Lord.
I'm watching Aaron and I'm watching you, and the two of you are like off in your own little world. So I'm just going to sit over here. Could I maybe get TikTok over here so I can talk to somebody, please?
I was reading up about your coffee because I find that to be interesting. But the mushroom coffee has the reishi mushroom in it.
Yeah.
And that is the calming effect. So it will make you not sleepy, but it calms you to the point where you may feel fatigued, but not drowsy.
This is like a whole body, like coffee and energy drinks. Exactly. See, so I'm not crazy, and I have done some. Thank you. I have done some research, and it is a real thing. There are people who caffeine just does not make them. It doesn't make you all. It actually relaxes you, and that's why I can drink a pot of coffee and go straight to bed. It's very strange.
Okay, wait. I can do that too. I just figured over the years, because I drink coffee so often and so much, that I've just gotten.
You're at professional level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it just,
I thought that
so
too.
the coffee I make for myself is so strong.
Okay.
That it gives the average person an instant headache.
Really?
Like, they're instantly like, oh my gosh. Like,
okay. Okay.
And for me, it's like, oh no, this is a really smooth coffee. I'm good. But Other places when I go out and I get coffee, to me, it tastes watered down. It tastes
Okay.
very, and it could be their strongest brew. And I'm still like, can I get a couple of shots of espresso in that? Like, it's
Put some more
really,
shots in there, please.
it's not doing it for me at all. Now, the only time coffee gives me energy is when it's super strong.
Okay.
Otherwise, it just it levels out my temperament.
Yeah. So it calms
I
you
don't
down.
drink coffee for the energy. I drink coffee so that I am not, how can I say it? I'm
Crazy?
not a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not bitchy. I,
Exactly.
it keeps me from biting people's
Exactly.
heads off. It keeps me at a calm level.
Exactly.
I can actually have a conversation with you, even though you probably are sounding real stupid right now. It's not going to bother me because I
Not
have my coffee.
offended. Not offended at all.
So, coffee for me is more so, a public service to
Exactly.
those that have to encounter me
I
in a
feel
day.
the same way.
There you go.
This is why
There you
it's
go.
very important that I have it, because if I don't, then the menopause wins.
Doesn't it?
We don't want the menopause to win.
It does. It wins.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. It's amazing
Mm-hmm.
how it can calm me down and make me think rationally.
But have
And
you
then what,
have you ever met those people? I've met a couple of these people in the last week, and I thought, okay, I gotta make a mental note. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And if somebody's been in the studio, and I will offer them a cup of coffee, and they look at me like I have three heads, and they say, "Well, I want to sleep tonight." And I'm like, "Okay, it's 4 o'clock. What the hell time are you going to bed?" Like, what? What? I could understand if it was 10 o'clock at night and I was offering you a coffee. I would drink it because I do. But 4 o'clock? Is that normal? People don't drink coffee after 4?
I don't know. It's not normal for me, but I can tell you what. You know what puts me to sleep? Alcohol.
Okay. Okay.
I
A nice glass of wine and I can go to sleep. Yeah, I get
girl, I had to be like one of the worst dates ever. Because if you give me any alcohol, it's night night. I'm out.
that. Okay.
I am so asleep on you. Like whatever you had planned, it didn't work, bruh. I'm done. I'm sleeping. I don't know what you thought this was going to be, but I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
It never fails. It does not.
Is that just the hard stuff, or is that all at like
Any of it.
wine, anything?
Girl, I'm such a lightweight. A wine cooler,
Okay.
a light beer,
Okay.
a glass of wine, anything that has alcohol in it.
Really? Okay.
I am terrible. I am terrible.
So you
I
can't
do-
have a glass of wine with dinner if you go out? No? Okay.
You do not want that.
Okay. I gotta remember that.
I'll be ready to go. Okay, we're done. I'm going to bed. I can't. I'm no
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
No.
I get that.
I don't know what it is though. I don't know what's in it that makes me sleep. It's like an instant sedative.
I don't know. I don't understand how people stop drinking by noon. Yes, I met somebody like that this week as well, Rena. It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and they said no. Alcohol definitely makes me sleepy. Okay, so coffee doesn't make you sleepy, but alcohol does. Okay, that's
What
interesting.
is
That's
that?
interesting. That's interesting. Now, has this changed since you've gone through perimenopause, or have you always been like this? This is not new.
Always been like this. Not new.
I'm looking for the naughty in the picture, but that looks like
It's
a
not there.
sweet picture.
It's not there. I looked. It's not there. He did good.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, when did the cat get there?
Oh, he's always been here. Yum yum.
The whole time?
Yeah, that's Yum Yum. He's been here the whole time.
I did not see him.
No, he's asleep. He's hiding from his brothers and sister because they're
I did not.
bugging.
big.
He's a big boy. Yeah. He's a big kitty.
Yum, yum.
So it hasn't changed since you went through perimenopause?
Nope.
Because people use their age as an excuse. Like this person who at 2:00 in the afternoon wouldn't drink coffee because they wouldn't be able to sleep. They use their age as like I'm too old, and I'm like, what? You're the same age as me. Like what? So I'm wondering, like, I know that there are night people, there are morning people, and people don't believe me when I say this, but it is actually part of who you are. There are definitely night people, there are definitely morning people, and there are definitely afternoon people. So do these people who don't drink coffee or have a cup of tea or any kind of caffeine afternoon, like, when are they going to
they just
bed?
have a low tolerance. No, I think those are people, in my opinion, nothing factual about it.
Okay, coffee does make you sleep. Okay. Right, you said you said coffee didn't wake you up. It made you sleepy the same as me. Okay, I get that. Okay. I get that.
I think people who don't drink after a certain time, it's more of a tolerance level than it is anything else. Like they've never been able to do it after a certain time. But I also think those are the same people who maybe drink coffee because everybody else does. Like their coworkers.
Like why are you doing it?
They go to work and they got to hang around and everybody has a cup of coffee. So they're like, oh, I'll try a cup too. You know, like they kind of want to be a part of the conversation. It's also like social drinkers. You may not be a drinker, but you know, because everybody else has a glass. Oh, I don't want to be standing. Let me get one too. And you're just sipping all night.
Okay.
So I don't think that these people have a tolerance for caffeine, number one. And that is why they stay up bouncing off the walls. They don't mind bouncing off the walls first thing in the morning because they feel like, oh, well, that's what it's supposed to do, right?
Right.
But they're also the assholes that get on your nerves at work with their chattering and their constant, you know, moving around and doing crazy stuff. And you're like, what is wrong with them?
Those are
Like,
more
who they are.
Those are morning people.
Well, apparently I have a low tolerance for morning people.
Oh, I know I do. I know I do. I fully admit it.
Let me tell you, and not to say that I have a low tolerance for him because I don't, but at this, well, anyway, but my husband is a morning person.
Oh.
When I say morning, like he gets up at 4 a.m.
Oh my God.
Okay. I know these people.
Oh my God.
I know these people. I know these people.
He gets up at 4 a.m. He does his little calisthenics and stretches and all the things. He just really relaxes and does all of his morning routine at 4 a.m. So then by 6 o'clock, he's dressed and he's ready to get out and he goes off to do what he has to do.
Okay.
Girl, listen. Do not call my name at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No.
My eyelid will not pop open until probably 7:38, and even then I'm gonna lay there for another 30 minutes and stare at the ceiling before I just want to make sure all my extremities are in working order before I get up.
Yep. They bounce off me.
What bounces off of you, Robert? What did we say?
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the next post, Aaron. Keep that to yourself.
You already saw it. What did he say?
I don't know. I don't know yet. He hasn't said it yet.
Poor Robert.
I do. But see, this is
before you would post.
This is what we were talking about: morning people and night people. So, but my issue with morning people is that they seem to be very judgy about night people, whereas night people are more chill about our how do I say this? Our tolerance for morning people, because I'm not a fan of people jumping out of bed and with all the energy, and they go to the gym and they're bouncing around and I don't wake up like that. I wake up, I do what you do. I lay there for a few minutes making sure, wiggle my toes a little bit, and stretch, and then just sort of lie there for a minute, and then I'll roll out of bed. And I am getting better because I've been taking all these different vitamins, and I've lost weight, and I'm exercising and all that stuff. So I'm actually getting better at. Thank you. I'm getting better at getting out of bed in a way that is more normal, instead of sort of. I know I explained this before, where you sort of roll to the side of the bed and you put your legs over first and then push yourself up. And you get out because you can't bounce out of bed like you used to. There's like it's a process.
Yeah, you might throw something out of whack if you try to jump
or
up
pull something, exactly. And then it's really, your day is done. Like, you might as well just lie back down because there's no point getting out of bed at that point. I'm getting better at that. So I call that progress. I think I'm doing better. But I'm not a fan of the people who, they come running in the room and say, good morning, good morning, good morning. I want to slap them in the head with my slipper.
Well, wait a minute. I do that to my kids, though. I have to say, because my kids
I would want to slap you in the head with my slipper.
My kids are homeschooled, so they don't understand, or they don't remember how early they used to get up. They don't remember.
Okay. What time did they get up?
Well,
what time do you wake them up?
I wake them up at 10.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Class starts around noon.
Okay.
For now.
Wow.
So I wake them up at 10. If they're not already awake on their own, I wake everybody up at 10 because I need a couple of hours before I can even deal with them.
Are they morning people or are they night people? Your children? Are any of them like morning people? All 4 of them are night people?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But Jaden is very disciplined. He can get up in the morning and take care of what he has to get done. He prefers to get his business taken care of early in the day so he can have the rest of his day to himself. He's one of those people.
Okay.
But he also stays up all night long. But that's being a 20-something-year-old.
Yeah, it's hard to tell at that age. Yeah.
Yeah, we would be at the club until, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then be at work by 7. So it's not a big deal. But
I don't think they do that. I don't think they do that anymore. Those are the ones who will call into work and say, I'm just not feeling it because wait, you were out clubbing last night? Well, get your ass into work, because if I could have done it, and believe me, I was probably drinking way more than you were, and I made it to work on time.
No, it's called having a mental health day now. They have a mental health day.
Is that what it's called?
That's what it is.
Okay.
I was like, they do that for school too. The students can have a mental health day in school. It's like, I just don't feel like going to school today. I need a mental health day.
You're shitting me. You're lying.
100% honest. I swear to God, it's a thing.
Okay, I don't have kids in school anymore, so that was not a thing when they went to school, and now it's a thing.
It's a thing. You can have a mental health day in school. So if you're absent, you say, "Oh yes, I was absent because I needed a mental health day," and that's excusable. I don't know how many.
We are going to be in a lot of trouble when these people are running the country.
Listen, is it not our fault? Isn't it our fault?
Not my fault. My kids don't do that.
Let me tell you why I think it's our generation's fault. Let me tell you why. Weren't we the generation of participation trophies?
No, I wasn't. Not where I grew up.
What generation was that?
Not in my school we weren't.
Oh wait, I didn't get one. I'm talking about the parents. Weren't they the ones fighting for participation trophies?
Okay, you want to get I have no problem having this discussion. None at all. So anybody who is watching, if anybody gets,
or was that
it was later Gen X. It was the younger Gen X. Okay. So, if anybody who is watching this right now gets easily offended by Generation X and their opinions, I suggest you change the channel right now and stop watching, because this is a hill I will die on.
Oh my God.
Okay. Right smack in the middle of Gen X, around, I'm going to say around the
80s.
middle 70s to the early 80s. There was a gentleman who wrote a book in the late 60s, but it didn't quite catch on until the middle 70s. And his name was Dr. Spock. And I blame Dr. Spock for everything. He was the dumbass, and he's dead now, and I don't feel bad talking about him. But he is the dumbass who is responsible for the never say no to your children bullshit. And because you will stifle their creativity. Now, I am saying this because I know some of these kids that were raised that way. And those kids are the ones who had kids, and those kids are the ones who invented the whole "we need a trophy for everybody" generation. It was not our generation. I was born in 1970. It was not me. It was the ones that were born from 75 to 80. It was the later Gen Xers. It's them.
Okay.
And I will die on that hill, because whoever it was who listened to Dr. Spock, and I know there were a lot of people who did.
It was, yeah.
That's where the problem started. The never say no to your children. Let them draw on the walls because it makes them happy. They're expressing their creativity.
Yeah.
No, you don't write on walls. You take that shit off my wall. No, you don't get to do that. No. Yeah, it's them. It was them. So, sorry that you triggered that one. That has forever been my. Yes, I would never call him a gentleman. Yeah, no, he's not a gentleman. No. So, therefore, there are Gen X parents out there that raise their children in the same way. And I think that's where there's a lot of issues between, so you can't lump everybody into the same thing because it is kind of split. I raised my kids old school.
I think those are the parents of the kids that
it was not us. We took, see, exactly. Yeah. And we passed it on to our kids. Yeah. So, but it's the other generation, and they pass it on to their kids. So Generation X is kind of split right down the middle with this one. And I'm on the, when I went to school, if you sucked at sports, you didn't get anything for that.
You didn't.
No, you got benched. And if you got benched, you got benched.
That was it. That's it. Like, if you didn't get a medal, you didn't earn it.
I was totally, and you know what? I was totally okay with it. Exactly.
I think all of us were.
I think we were. It's the parents who weren't
okay with it. But somebody who was never good at anything made a big old deal about it.
No.
It was like,
it wasn't them. It was their mommy. Their mommy made the big deal about it. It wasn't the kid.
Because their kid wasn't good at anything.
Yeah. And that's
well, then try something else. Maybe your kid is not good at sports, period. Everyone isn't. So maybe give them something else to do where they don't have to compete so
listen,
hard.
I have 4 of them, and none of them are good at sports. I sucked at sports too. Well, no, I wasn't terrible at sports, but I didn't really care. I just played because it was fun. I like to run around.
Well, I think those are the parents who created mental health days.
It's exactly. It's those ones who sucked at everything.
Because now, if your child is having a rough time in school,
they need a mental health day. Is that what it is?
Yeah. You can take a mental health day. It's supposed to be, I think it's supposed to be to, and it's not, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Don't get it wrong. It's not, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because I think some of these
parents
kids
who were trying to live vicariously. Yes, Rena, exactly.
I think some of these kids probably do need a break, okay, from the foolishness of schools nowadays. I think some of them might need a break. However, this is a thing. to have a mental.
I had no idea it was a thing. I had no idea.
Yes, it's a thing. I'm sorry. I'm looking around because I think my dog climbed up under my chair and is like doing something. Otherwise, I don't know. There's something going on back here. But yes, it's a thing. And I mean, I think it started with jobs. Some of the jobs allow mental health days.
Okay.
So I think they just kind of trickled it down to the schools. I was surprised.
I am totally shocked. I had no idea.
I've had several clients and friends and my nieces. I've had them say, "No, I didn't go to school today. I'm taking a mental health day."
I mean, I'm all for taking a day when I need one, but I'm also 50. I'm going to be 56 in 3 weeks. I'm a big girl. I've earned that day. I've earned the right to say I'm taking a day, because if I don't take a day, I'm going to kill you. You're a dead man. I need my space. I need some time. You people are too crazy. I just need to stop. And I will take a day where I turn my phone off. I don't have anything to do with anybody. I need a day. But do I do that every month or every week? No, I don't, because I don't know. I just can't wrap my head around that, because for me, you just have to suck it up and do what you have to do. I understand that not everybody can do that, though. So
you're a Gen Xer.
It's very difficult to be exactly. So right now, but we've got this entire generation who's going through menopause and perimenopause, where we're all like, what are you doing? Like, if I have to do this, you have to do this. And trying to balance that whole, like, I've got kids now in their I mean, Tegan is going to be 26 holy shit, she's going to be 26 in next month. Oh my God. Anyway, she goes to therapy for things that she needs to talk to somebody about that she doesn't want to talk to me about, or she does talk to me about, but I can't help her because I'm not a therapist. But my other kids, if they need to talk or do something, then we've kind of established a relationship where they can talk to us. But I understand there are issues that now it's this big thing for everybody to go to therapy and have a, what do they call that? What do they call these? The cat is a emotional support animal and all that stuff. I understand that some people need that. I don't think. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I need one. I don't know. So I'm not.
I don't know if I would want one, but I do know quite a few people, young people. I don't know anyone our age.
No, because we were taught to suck it up. Like,
and we're still sucking it up,
get
right?
over it. So I have to admit, and I will admit it. I know I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I have a really hard time sometimes when my kid is standing there and they're complaining about something that I'm standing there going, why are you complaining about this? What the? Suck it up, buttercup. Like, what is your problem? Like, just do it. What? I don't think I deserve to be treated like this. Like, dude, you have no idea how badly I have been treated just because I have a uterus. And you're complaining? You're a white boy. You don't have a uterus and you're white. You have nothing to complain about. But I can't say that to them because I'm their mother, and apparently that will traumatize them, and I'm not allowed. So I have to learn to keep my mouth shut, which means I then stifle myself and my feelings, and I then need to go to therapy. So it's a big circle. It's just a big circle.
Okay, you know what? I failed that course then because, I stifle nothing with my kids. Like, I
don't, but when it's stuff like that, it's really tricky.
I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care. Guess what? If I traumatize you as a parent, then you have the rest of your freaking life to take it to Jesus or take it to therapy, wherever you want to take it. But
This-
it doesn't belong with me.
Yep.
If you're foolish enough to come to me with some bull crap like that,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get whatever comes to mind. I
Mm-hmm.
am not going to censor my thoughts or my words because it's gonna hurt your feelings. Because did you think about it before you even said it? And did you
No.
even think about who you're talking to
No.
before you even said it? Because
No.
if you did it, you're gonna get all of this. I am not. I refuse. So now my kids, bless their hearts, they really do think about things. Now that
That's
youngest
good
one,
though.
yeah, but that baby boy,
Well, yeah, I hate to say it. You do have two of them that are still not gone through puberty yet. So things may change, sweetheart. And then we will have a conversation in about 10 years, and I will laugh and say, I told you so. Because there will come a time when you do have to say, oh, I want to say this so badly, but I'm not going to, because you're a grown up
no,
and you got to
no,
figure this out,
no.
and you
Mm-mm.
need to just pull your head out of
Nope.
your ass.
I talked to the older two, the adults.
Yeah, but they're from a different part. They're
What do you
very,
mean?
they're very, you'll see. You'll see. They're different. They're very
But they're not.
different.
But the two that I have at home are not in society, so to speak. Like they don't have a lot of influences
Yet.
outside of this bubble that we
Yet.
have going on here.
Yet.
Yeah, but listen,
Mine
regardless
don't.
whatever they go through in life, don't bring me no bullshit. Don't forget who your mother is.
Yeah.
I am
I
not
get
going
that.
to change. I am
get
not going to
that.
change. And if you don't want to hear, my parents didn't change. Listen, my mama told you exactly what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to guess. You didn't have to interpret it. You didn't need a dictionary. She was very clear.
Yeah. That's
You know
usually
exactly
how I am.
what it was. I
Yep.
turned out just fine.
Yeah.
They will be fine. If anyone is going to traumatize them, I prefer that it be me.
Fair.
I do.
Fair.
I feel like I've earned the right as a parent to do that.
Fair. Yeah.
I don't think their dad should be able to do that. I think as a mother,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one that can give verbal trauma.
My biggest issue is when it's a physical issue. And
What do you
and
mean?
the drama that goes with a physical issue with kids nowadays is just ridiculous.
What do you mean?
You know, if you've got a sore foot, apparently that means you're not capable of doing anything at all. You've got to
Lauren
rest with
tried-
your foot
wait,
up.
wait. Lauren tried that today. She tried
And that is
that
the
today.
biggest, that won't work on me at all, because I just stand there and say, you really want to play this game with me? You really want to play this game with me?
It works on my husband. It works on him. And guess what? She
He does-
decided. She decided, she got up. She was up all night long last night, just a hooping and a hollering and having fun with her friends. And then this morning, she got up saying,
Don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
"Won't be
Exactly,
none."
Rena.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She got up and she was like, "Oh, I don't feel good. I don't feel well. Whatever." And I'm looking at her and I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" "Oh, I don't know. Just I think I got a headache." And okay, go take a shower, get yourself together, girl. She cleaned the kitchen. She cleaned her room. She washed her clothes. She did all the things. My husband was like, "But she's not feeling good."
Huh?
I worked with the flu.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had the chicken pox and I was up cooking dinner and cleaning and doing everything because apparently everybody was on strike, or
Girl.
they just lost the ability to do anything. In fact, that was when the menopause kicked in, because I would be doing laundry, but not in a very happy, pleasant way. And I made sure that everybody in the house was aware of the fact that I was doing laundry and not feeling well at the same time. So more than one person can play that game, but I will win every single time. Because my issue is, how come I look after 6 people, 5 people in this house and myself. I look after every day. And when I'm sick, once a year, I am sick to the point where I need to rest in order to get better. You lazy fuckers can't do a damn thing. Is that what we're doing right now? And I will stand in the middle of the kitchen and I will say that. And I will, to nobody, to whoever is listening, I will stand there and I will say it to the point where all of a sudden the 5 of them are running around scrambling, trying to make me feel better because all hell has just broken loose. And I will march myself back to bed and say thank you. I will take my coffee with creamer and half a teaspoon of sugar. Thank you. And I go back to bed.
Oh my God.
Do not mess with the person who gave you life. That is not okay. All I'm asking for is for you to do one thing. Like, why do I have to walk into the kitchen and get myself a cup of coffee? What?
Do you know I have to meal prep before I leave town?
I do believe that. That is ridiculous.
You know, I got a phone call asking me, well, how do you heat up the broccoli?
Oh my God. Figure it out. That would be my answer. Figure it out. There's the microwave.
I'm just always asking, what are you going to do when I die?
Oh, my favorite is, you people better hope that I don't die before you do, because you're all screwed if I do.
I am okay with that because I really want to sit back and watch. But I want to sit back and just watch all the drama. This is going to be like my regular television show.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell them, pretend you can't find me. I no longer exist.
Why did you answer the phone?
Then figure it out. Because I thought it was going to be something important. I'm out of town.
Where was their father?
In the house. And guess what? Guess what? It was his directive. Call your mom and ask her how to warm up the broccoli.
That's what he would do. This one over here is in the kitchen looking for stuff, trying to help me. When I had the chicken pox, I hear the doors opening and closing in the kitchen and making such a racket. I get up and I go in there. What is happening? And he's like, I can't find the can opener. It's in the same place it's been since we moved in here. And where's that? Are you serious right now? That's how little he does anything in the kitchen. Well, because he doesn't know where anything is.
He's not alone. He's not alone.
I blame his mother. Chris, if you're watching.
I don't blame his mother anymore. I used to. I blame him. Because somewhere he has mentally shut down the fact that he has a responsibility to himself to know where things are in the house that you pay the mortgage for. I think you should know where your crap is located, sir.
Yeah.
Right. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Because if I know where everything is, but I know where his stuff is. I know where he puts his stuff. I can tell you where everybody in this house belongings are. If my daughter comes and says, Mom, where's my, I can go right in her room and find it for her. I didn't put it there. She did.
My answer to that one is very, very simple. You better hope I don't find it.
What are you going to do? Keep it?
Yes. Well, actually, when we lived in Laredo, I used to take it and I'd put it at the end of the driveway. Because people drive around and they take things from the bottom.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
put things at the bottom of the driveway, people are driving around, they'll take it.
They do that here.
They do it here too. I've put out like a Switch. I've put out like a PS2. I've put out all their electronics at some time or another. I've just taken it and walked right out the front door and put it on the mailbox. I'm like, we're done. I told you to clean your room. You didn't. I'm cleaning it for you. Aaron would be watching. He's like, Raquel, don't you dare. That cost me $300. I'm like, I don't care. I am teaching them a lesson. And he would run out. He'd run out and go and get it, but they would still think it was out there. So, and we would just tell them that somebody came and took it. So
I will sell it. Who isn't Timmy's? Never have I ever heard someone make me a cup of coffee. You know what?
yeah.
I'm with you. Rena.
Rory is the only one. Rory is the only one that's ever done that, and I still do have to usually put up a fuss, and then he feels guilty, and then he does it. But he's getting better.
Aaron will ask me. My Aaron will ask me if I want him to make me a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But I am such a coffee snob.
Yeah, I'm the same. I like mine in a very particular way, but I'd still like you to make the pot for me, and then. No, well, you drink yours really strong. I taught Rory how to do it though, so he does it the way I do it. So
Yeah.
but I didn't teach the other
If I teach
ones.
Aaron how to do it, he'll probably make me a fresh pot every day if I taught him.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is he won't wake up. I have to wake him up. So there you go. I'll be waiting.
Yeah,
until
that's
I
my
wake him
problem
up.
too. Is I'm the first one up in the morning. So, yeah. But if I set
now-
a timer, then that's fine. But I don't wake up at the same time every morning. So, if I set a timer, then that means I have to make sure I'm awake when the coffee is being made. Otherwise, it's gonna be old by the time I wake up, and it's a thing.
It is.
So I
I'm
usually just wake up and press the button because I have it all ready to go. So while I'm doing other things, it's brewing. And because I have a whole morning routine with running a house with 6 people in it, that you never get to just get up in the morning. And I wish I could. I wish I could just get up in the morning and pour myself a cup of coffee and sit outside and just enjoy myself. But unfortunately, when there's 6 people living in the house, I don't get to do that. So I'll get there one day. I'll get there one day. But that's what holidays are for, right? That's what holidays are for.
I don't even get it on a holiday. But let me tell you, my husband and my daughter went to the ocean front, which is about 35 to 40 minutes from us, right?
Cat.
They went to the ocean front to watch. This was on Saturday morning. To watch the sunrise.
Oh. Isn't that nice?
Isn't that nice?
Did they ask you?
No. Because you know why? I had to take Ryan to his soccer game Saturday morning.
Oh.
And he had to be at the field at 8:00.
So they went to the beach to watch the sunrise, and you had to.
So why couldn't y'all take him with y'all? And then when y'all left the beach, you take him to his soccer game, and then I could have stayed in the bed and slept in on a Saturday morning, which never happens.
Right? Why didn't that happen? No. I'd like an explanation, please.
I would too. So
On your behalf, I would like the explanation.
I want one too. I'm still waiting.
Is that only on Mother's Day? Because Mother's Day, I don't get to sleep in either. Apparently not. No, I'm not at that stage yet where I get to sleep in on Mother's Day. I have never had breakfast in bed, ever.
I get breakfast in bed on Mother's Day.
Nope.
Every year.
No, and my birthday has
husband does
been
that.
on Mother's Day. So it's a double whammy, and I still have to get my ass out of bed and get my own breakfast and my own coffee.
You know what? I've never had anyone fits my plate for me other than if I go to a restaurant and there's a waiter. But in my house, I fix everybody's plate
Mm-hmm.
but I've never had anyone fix mine.
I've never been able to sit down at the table with everybody when everybody else is sitting there. Because for whatever reason, because I do the same thing. I fix the plate and then everybody sits at the table. I have to tell them, I taught the kids when they were very small, that you don't start eating until I sit down. Because otherwise I would still be serving people and I would be eating alone. And I'm part of this family. I actually created this family, so therefore I believe that I get to sit down and enjoy the family dinner with everybody. But I did have to teach him because he would just start eating and the kids would be sitting there not eating. So I did have to teach him. So that is one thing but nobody's ever fixed my plate for me either. And when we go out to dinner, that's one reason why I don't do buffet. And
yes,
I actually won't go anywhere where I have to serve myself at all. If
and I
you
have
want to
to pay
take
for
me
it.
out to dinner or you want me to go out to dinner with you,
I am being served.
I am sitting on my ass and somebody is
Yep,
serving me.
that part.
And I've tried to explain that to people who've invited me to brunch because brunch usually is buffet or something like that. I just say I'm not going because it's a buffet. And it's not because I'm a snob. It's just, are you going to get my plate from me? Or do I have to get up and I got to do it and I have to also get his? Or, no, I could do that at home in my pajamas. I don't have to dress nice and drive half hour. No, that's just dumb. I don't want to. Especially in the morning. Brunch is supposed to be in the afternoon.
After 11.
That's still morning. Brunch,
But
it should
it's
be.
after 11.
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
Yeah. Between
Because
11 and 3.
Okay,
It's
but
supposed
that
to be
still
happening.
means you've got to get up at 9 because you got to get dressed, you got to get ready, you got to.
No, I'm not going to be there at 11. I'm just saying that
Yeah.
the restaurant.
Oh, I'm not going to be there at all. I won't be there at all. I have already taught anybody who knows me knows. Do not invite. It's like I should put on my Facebook page. Do not invite Raquel to brunch. It's pretty
No,
simple.
do
Just
not-
don't do it.
Invite Raquel to a buffet.
Or brunch. I won't go to
we have
brunch.
brunches here. We have a lot of brunches here that are not buffet. Like, it's hard to find a brunch
But
buffet here.
It's still in the morning, so lunch is good
Oh.
at 2. 2 o'clock lunch is good.
I don't like sharing breakfast with people.
No.
I think for me, I rather eat alone for breakfast. One, I'm not going to sit there and eat a full meal. That's number one. Number two, I have to really like you
Yeah.
to have breakfast with you. And it's only a certain amount of people I can remember that I would actually say, let's go grab some breakfast. But no.
Yeah. No.
No.
And I really don't like business meetings at breakfast because I just
No.
got up, and you're asking me to do the thinking and the business. And no, you want to do that, then we can do it in the afternoon, or we can do a dinner meeting.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I've been invited to this year a lot of networking events that are happening like at 8 o'clock in the friggin' morning.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, we don't do that in
Bus-
Vegas.
business
We don't do that in
networking.
Vegas. No.
I'm like, first of all the stars have to align for me to do that.
Yes.
One, I have to be well rested the day before. Like, I didn't stay up until 4 in the morning. I had to be like really well rested. I have to really be interested in whatever it is you're going to say to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you have to have an amazing breakfast for me to join in on it. And I just have to be in a totally great mood. Like, and 9 times out of
8
10,
in
you're
the
not going to get all that
morning?
out of it at 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, there's no there. I'm being brutally honest. There is absolutely no circumstance that I can think of in my head where I would say yes to that. It doesn't matter, because if it's that important to you, then we can do it at a different time. But why are we doing it at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Networking events, 8 a.m.
No, we don't do that here.
And I'm just like, well, we didn't do it here for a long time now. All of a sudden, that's just the thing.
You East Coast people are just different.
They're weird.
Weird. I'm actually starting to notice, you know what? When I lived in the South, I didn't realize that there was such a difference between people from the North and the South. I mean, probably because I didn't grow up here, but I didn't realize that was still a thing until I lived in the deep South. And then it was like, okay, there is a difference between people from the North and the South. Like when I ask for a cup of tea in the South, I get cold tea that has had a tea bag sitting in it for God knows how long. And they ask me if I want it sweet or unsweet. And it's the same thing, but one is just a tea bag with it's a cup of tea that's got a tea bag sitting in it for a very long time, or it's the same tea.
What kind of tea
I
with a
don't know,
bag
it's
in it
just-
that's cold?
This is the sweet tea, just iced tea, but they call it sweet tea, not iced tea.
But they don't leave the bag in it, do they?
Well, sometimes, yeah. Or they bring you a cup of water and a tea bag, and they say, "Here."
Girl.
Yes.
Girl.
Yes.
I don't know what part of the South that is, but it's not the
Well,
regular South.
Border of
Let me
Mexico.
tell you, it is not.
Border of Mexico.
Okay,
I
so
mean-
that's that West Coast weird South. We don't even consider that. That Midwest, West Coast, them people weird anyway. They're not the real South. The real South is anything, I would say, from Louisiana over to the East Coast.
Technically, it's
Everything
below the
else
Mason-Dixon,
Texas is
but technically it's below the Mason-Dixon, but
No. Yes, technically, but mentally, no. Because let me tell you, Texas Southerners are weird.
Texas is I found out the hard way that
That's
Texas
another country.
it is a totally different ball game. That is, yeah.
They're another country.
But as
Anytime
far
they
as
don't
the
have-
mentality of the South versus the North, it is very, very different. But I am now starting to notice that there is also a very big difference between people from the East and people from the West. Now, I may not
Absolutely.
have grown up in California, but believe me when I tell you, I am from the West. I was born and raised in the West. I grew up in the West, and I am not East Coast at all. I am 100% West Coast, and I will always be West Coast. And
West
some of the
Coast
things,
people seem to
from
be-
the East Coast that these people who migrate over here, you need to leave in the East.
Like
leave
what?
it there.
Like
leave
what?
it. Like the
Like what?
attitude and this is the way we do things in the East. Well, I got a newsflash for you. You're not in the East anymore. You're in the West. So you got to do the things that we do here in the West.
Okay, so you just had some assholes migrate over because
There's a
I mean,
lot of
unless,
them.
Unless they're okay, so let's break it down.
It's an attitude.
So northern East Coasters are assholes. Overall.
Okay.
They're not friendly.
No.
They have very low hospitality traits.
Yes.
They are all about themselves and
Yes.
they're always moving fast paced and they really try to overtalk you and get
Yes.
over on you. Everything is a scam
Yes.
for them mentally.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Amen. Yes.
Now, your East Coast Southerners
Okay.
are not that way. They have a lot of hospitality.
There's not a
They
lot
are
of
very-
those here. For some
Right.
reason,
They're very
maybe
friendly.
maybe they
They
like
are
it.
very
Is that what
Huh?
it is? Maybe they
What?
like it, so they stay there. So the other ones migrate
so
to the West.
A lot of people.
Is that what
on
it
this-
is?
A lot of people in the South, born and raised,
We'll stay
a
there.
great majority of them don't travel around to move. Like they'll travel to visit,
Okay.
but they don't do a lot of moving. So
Okay.
we get a lot of people here because we are a military state.
Yes.
We're heavy, heavy, heavy military. So we're going to get a little bit of everybody. It's very transient here.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to Carolinas and stuff, you're going to find a lot of people that are just been there forever, generations.
Yeah, I do.
You know,
I can
South
tell you
Georgia.
honestly, I have met very few people here in Vegas that have moved here from any of the eastern southern states. So we're talking Florida, the Carolinas,
Right.
even Virginia. There's not a lot of people from there. It's mostly either the New York areas or not a lot from Maine. I don't think I've met anyone
No,
from
probably
Maine.
not. You don't get
Some
those
from
people don't do
Michigan.
that moving either.
Some from Michigan,
Yeah, but you don't get a Rhode Island, Maine,
Chicago,
New Hampshire, New England.
lot
You don't get a lot of
from
that.
Chicago. But that could be
I think East
business.
Coast-
Maybe it's the businesses.
Maybe it's the businesses, but then again, you got to find out where they originated from. But Chicagoans and New Yorkers are very much the same people.
Yeah.
Like they're pretty much the same people.
Some from Philadelphia, but the ones from Philadelphia not so bad, not as bad.
Not as bad, but there's something.
There
Those
is
people are-
definitely something
they're rough.
there. Yeah. The biggest
They're rough.
difference that I know that I can say is and I probably will offend people. People from the
We
West.
already have.
Probably people from the West. It is a fact. So I mean, if you're offended, then
If the shoe fits.
it's the hospitality. People from the West are a little bit more chill, a little bit
You are.
friendlier,
You're laid back.
and
You're
a
laid
little
back.
bit more laid back. Like we don't come at you like just
No.
like a bulldog, just like boom and tell you you've got to do this. We will ask you politely. We will say please and thank you. Would you
That's
mind?
Southerners over there.
Could you please?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's very close to Southern, but in more of a, I don't know, a California
So,
kind of
the
chill way,
Southerners
maybe.
So East Coast Southerners still have that. Everything is fast moving
Yeah.
for us, whereas West Coast people seem to be living in the moment.
Yeah.
They enjoy the Sundays. They enjoy the laid back afternoons. They
That's
take
exactly
time-
our
Yeah,
weekends.
they take time to visit with one another and just enjoy. A Saturday for them is a Saturday for them. They chill, they lay back. Saturdays for us, we're running around to if you got kids,
You're doing your
going to all these
errands.
sports, games,
Okay.
running errands, cleaning the house, doing everything is still work related. You're still working. You're just working for your home and your family, and because
Okay.
you don't have the time to do it Monday through Friday,
Okay.
so you cram it all in on Saturday and sometimes Sunday, right?
Right.
But we don't really. I think the only time we actually may chill and lay back is Sunday afternoons.
After
where
church.
Yeah, it's like that after church mentality where you're not supposed to move or do anything. You're supposed to rest on that day. Then that's the day that we try to rest. But other than that, off to the races.
Yes.
races.
You know we
We're constantly moving.
We like our weekends. That's what weekends are for. You bust your
true.
ass during the week, and then on weekends it's like, no, this is family time. And when I say family time, I mean unless somebody is dying at work and you cannot figure it out, you need to leave me alone because it is the weekend and I'm with my family, and there are no exceptions to that rule.
Do you know I have the hardest time making people understand you can't call me on a Sunday. You can't call me for work related things on a Sunday, and I still get phone calls. I still get text messages. I still get all the things, and they will, if they see me on social media, they automatically assume, oh well, she's available, I can call her now. They don't have that. They
I get it,
know
yeah.
I work Monday through Friday. You don't call me on Saturday and Sunday, and they
Right.
will still they still do it. And then they get upset. They literally get upset.
I
The
know.
attitude, angry. I saw you online. You could have answered my phone call, or what do you? And it's like, but I'm not with you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk business. I'm enjoying whatever it is I'm doing. But yeah, it's like here they don't have that line in the sand where
But
you know
these are the
you have a
same
client.
people who are morning people. And if you call them at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night to talk about business because you're a night person and that's what works for you, they have no problem getting upset with you for
None.
bothering them when
Yeah.
they're getting ready for bed and they're having their downtime. But at
Yeah.
8 o'clock in the morning, they have no problem calling you because that's
Yeah.
when they're awake and they're doing their business. So there's a respect thing that is very East Coast, West Coast, North, South. It's just very, very different. People will call on Sundays and holidays. I used to answer, but not anymore. And that, I think that's something that we have to learn as we get older. And that's what this whole menopause thing, I think, is trying to teach women, is that once you're done, there's a reason that we go through menopause at the age that we go through it, because realistically most of us don't have kids in our late 40s, even in our 40s. I mean, some of us do have kids in our 40s, but the majority, it's not that easy. But it's not that easy. You're losing eggs, you're losing, it's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. I mean, you did it, but I mean, what are the odds? Did you ever look that up?
No,
You should
because
have.
I was just pissed that I was doing
I
it.
remember. but this is what I'm saying is I think there's a reason that we go through it at the age that we go through it, and it's trying to teach us that we do need to slow down and we need to start understanding what's important and what's not important anymore and slow it down. And it's very interesting because, not being an American, I've been learning all these different things about the different regions and how people are. And it's because we don't have a north and south. We just have like the straight line along the border. We don't have a north and south. It's way too cold in the north and nobody's up there. So it's different for us from east to west, but not as different as it is here. And it's actually fascinating, but that's where Aaron and I have, I think, the biggest culture shock, is because both of us are I'm from the West Coast, he's from the West, but we're both from the West, so we have an issue with people coming at us, and a lot of people like to swear at you and call you names from the East, and then they tell you that it's tough love, or it's we don't mean to offend you, it's just how we talk. And we're like, you know what, that's great if you're there, but while you're over on this side of the country, we don't talk to people like that. If you want me to do something for you, please ask me nicely. And it's a huge culture shock. And I don't think that if you live in it, you quite grasp the whole country as that whole, things are so very different. And they probably always have been, all the way back to when people left the East and moved West, because those were the adventurous people. Those were the people who wanted to start new businesses, start a new life. They wanted to get away. And the people who stayed in the East, they were very happy being there. They liked the way things were. They liked the history, the familiarity of being where they were. So there's always been a culture difference, I think. And it's still there. I didn't think it would be. I would have thought it was gone. I mean, what... Isn't this country celebrating 250 years this year? Yes? I believe so. I don't know. It's just, for 250 years it's been like this. Maybe it's still the same. Like, there are still North versus South, East versus West. Still, after 250 years. Think about that for a minute. Like, people from the East are very stubborn. They don't like change.
Yeah, they can be.
But see, if you're going to move to the West, you kind of have to adjust. You can't expect everybody to adjust to you. Can you? Or is that an East Coast thing?
Let me tell you, I think. Let me tell you, I think it's a Caucasian American thing.
No, because I've met some Black people who are the same. So it's
Let's
not.
tell you, I have not run across that. Normally, when we travel to other people's, spaces,
Yeah.
we don't act up.
Okay.
We don't act up.
No,
I'm yelling at the kids. Sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah, I don't. I think we have a respect for. It's like if you go visit someone else's house, you don't go to their house and try to act like it's your house. You don't walk in and just start taking over their space and going into their refrigerator and putting your feet up on their table. You have a respect for a space that doesn't belong to you, right?
Right.
So I have seen that a lot of people that are not like us don't have that same thing. I've watched people go
Okay.
and just start, oh, what is that? Grabbing your stuff and picking up things, just doing things, and it's like, are you gonna get your kid? Like, are you really? What are you doing? Why are you walking down that hallway? Do you know?
I actually had to remove somebody from my closet in my bedroom because they went to the bathroom, and that's not the bathroom they were supposed to be going to. But on their way back, they decided to take a detour and go into my room and go through my closet. And then they were not upset when I caught them and asked them what they were doing in my room. They thought it was perfectly normal, and they were holding up my clothes and saying, how come you never wear this? And I'm like, excuse me, but I do. And why are you in my closet? Meanwhile, her husband was in my kitchen going through our mail and looking at our mortgage payment because they didn't think we owned the house. They thought we were renting. And that was my very first experience moving here. So when I say it was a culture shock, I mean, like, what? What?
Oh, they were just mental.
But they were not white.
They were mental.
But this was not just one. This was a couple of times this stuff happened.
Were they Black?
No.
Because if you had said that, I would have had to really find out who these people were.
No, God, no. I've never had that kind of issue with any Black families that I've had in my home. Never. Never. In that respect, absolutely not. But here's, like, okay, I'll give you an example. We don't wear shoes in the house. We have slippers or socks or bare feet, but we take our shoes off when we come in the house. Now, that goes back to climate, basically, because we're used to snow and stuff like that, so you don't want to drag that through the house. And I also don't like to clean my floors all the time, so you take your shoes off when you come in the house. There is a huge indicator that that's what we do. When you walk in the front door, of my house, there are shoes in front of the closet. There's only a couple of pair because I usually put them in the closet, but there's a couple of pair. So and if you look at people in my house, you'll see it's very obviously nobody has shoes on. But it's very interesting because when people come to our house for dinner, nobody takes their shoes off, even though they see the shoes at the door.
I wouldn't do that either. So,
but why not?
Because it's not something that everyone does. That's usually a cultural thing here on our side.
But see, I go to somebody's house, I take my shoes off.
And some people will be upset at you for doing that. It's definitely one of those situations where you need to either be told or ask, because I know people that would be totally offended if you walked in their house and took your shoes off, because that shows a disrespectful level of comfort in someone
Well, I
else's
usually
home.
ask. I will ask
Right,
if it's very
right.
obvious that.
So
But I
if they
look at
do
people's
that,
feet, and
so
if
like
you have your shoes on,
because if I live there, I can walk around without my shoes on, but you don't live here, so you can't walk in my house and not have your shoes on. But I have Filipino friends and friends of other cultures that that's a cultural thing. So when you walk in the door, like you said, they will have a shoe rack,
mm-hmm,
and they also have a basket with slippers.
mm-hmm.
And so you look around. If you're paying attention to your environment, you'll see,
Yep.
oh, okay, this is the basket of slippers. And then, and sometimes if you stand at the door long enough, they'll say, oh, yeah, you can just put your shoes there and, get you some slippers. Then you have other people who may not have that set up, but they'll have a sign as soon as you walk in, please remove your shoes. So then you walk in, you remove your shoes, right? Because there's a space for you to do that. They
Yep.
may not have any slippers for you to put on, but you remove your shoes and you walk through the house, right?
Yep.
But if neither of those things are present and you walk in the house, even if the other people who live there are without shoes, which you won't find that here, but if they're without shoes, then the proper thing would be to ask. Is
Nobody's
it okay?
ever asked.
Is it okay for me to remove my shoes, or would you like for me to remove my shoes? And then you go from there, because some people, and I've had this discussion where people have actually gotten really offended at someone walking in to their house and taking off their shoes. But they also have people that get offended when you walk in their house and you don't take off your shoes.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm
It's
not
the
a
same
fan
way.
of people, especially if it's raining or something, and you're walking in my house and putting dirt all over my floors. To me,
Exactly.
that's
Exactly.
offensive. Are you gonna clean
Yeah.
Are you gonna clean my floor? Because I don't want to.
Well,
I shouldn't
it's
have
always
to.
like, I don't invite people to my house. That's number one. Like, it's been some years. I'm sorry. It's been some years. It's probably been about maybe 15 years or so since I've actually
It's been a
invited
while
someone
since I had anybody.
to
Yeah,
my house. I
it's been a
got to a
while.
point where I just stopped wanting to entertain. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care if it could be my family. I don't invite people to my house. If my family show up, they show up because they just showed up.
Right.
And if you know me, I don't like drop-ins.
Yeah, we had that discussion.
Yeah, my husband will let them in. I'll stand right in my kitchen, see them at my front door, and still won't say a word. Because did I ask you to come by? And just because my door is open doesn't mean it's open for you to just walk on in. It's,
See, I have the opposite. We don't stand on ceremony. So if you're waiting for an invitation to come over for coffee, as a Canadian, it's a cultural thing. Yeah. So I guess it is a cultural thing for Canadians because we all do it.
Door's always open.
And it's also a cultural thing for most Canadians. For us, for it, if I don't invite you for coffee, that doesn't mean that you can't. If you're in the neighborhood, you can't stop by. Like it's just it is what it is. Now, when I was little, I used to love that because it meant that we wouldn't have to do chores. Because when we had company, we didn't do chores. Mom
Right.
was too busy entertaining, so we got to play with the kids. So we used to pray while we're outside weeding the garden. We'd be looking down the driveway and say, "Oh, is somebody coming? Somebody coming? Is it somebody?" because my mother didn't believe in in having a gardener because she had 4 kids. So I mean, you do that area, you do that area, you do that area, and she had a beautiful landscape yard thanks to the 4 of us. But if you ask me now, I hate doing yard work. I don't want to do it and my mother did that because I hate weeding. I just don't like it. So it's, I understand that people here don't like to do that. So it's very quiet most of the time because most people are like you and they're like, I didn't want to stop by because it's rude. I respect that.
I mean, if you call me, if you're down the street, like I have a cousin that she's in the area a lot. And she'll call and say, "Hey, I'm in your area. Are you busy? You feel like some company?" That's one thing, because now I'm prepared for you to stop by, and I'll say, "Oh, okay. How far? How long will it
Okay.
take you to get here?" And then she'll tell me. That's one thing, but you know what? It's terrible when you have an almost 20-year-old that acts like he's 10. It's really
Is it?
getting on my nerves. Like, dude, why are you in there making all this goofy noise and you know I'm on a live?
You're preaching to the choir.
Eventually, my kids are going to get tired of me calling them out and publicly embarrassing them, and then they'll stop doing stupid shit.
Okay.
That's just the bottom line. But as long as they continue, I will continue. So anyway, I digress. Just piss me off. You know, you had to see me hit the mute like several times during our conversation to yell at them, right?
I did. I saw your
Like,
lips
you know,
move, but I couldn't hear
You see my
anything.
lips moving, but you don't hear anything, right? Because I'm muting them so I can yell at them, and they're not getting the point.
No, they don't. That I've learned. They don't. They won't get the point.
This is why I always say I need an office or somewhere I can go and just. I could never do this in the middle of the day.
See, this is why
Yeah.
I have this. They know.
We've tried.
They know.
I can never do this in the middle of the day. I can barely have phone calls with my business associates in the middle of the day because that's the time that everybody has a question. That's the time that everybody has to be in the room next to you. That's the time.
It's like
all
when you have that 1 hour window in the middle of the day and you're tired and you're like, okay, you know what? Everybody's doing their own thing. The house is really quiet. I'm stupid tired. I'm going to go lie down on the couch and I'm going to have a nap. I'm going to set my alarm for half an hour and I'm going to have sleep. As soon as I do that and I close my eyes, somebody appears magically in the kitchen and they're opening and closing the cupboard doors really loud or using the blender or making noise. And yet when I went to lie down, it was really quiet, and it had been for like 3 hours before then. And they have a sensor. They know.
It's 11 o'clock at night here, and they're in my kitchen acting like it's 5 o'clock in the evening.
Mine do that too. Is that
the microwave is going off? The refrigerator's opening and closing.
Okay, is that a thing that these kids in their 20s are doing now? Is that because we didn't do that 11 o'clock at night? But mine do it too.
The dishes were washed and the kitchen was clean. You didn't go back in it.
No, because there was the fear of God in there, and if you woke anybody up or once Mom put that night light in the kitchen, and that was the light that was over the stove. Yeah. Once the lights were down, if you walked in and everything was clean, you turned around and you tiptoed back out because she might have known that you were in there. Mine will go in and make themselves dinner at 11 o'clock at night. You're doing it again, aren't you? You have to unmute yourself. You're still muted.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's like monkey see, monkey do. One was I thought was finished, and then it starts all up over again. Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
I busted one of mine making lunch at 4 o'clock in the afternoon the other day, and I said to him, "Why are you making lunch at 4 o'clock when I would like to eat dinner at a normal time?" And they just stood there looking at me, and they said, "Well, because I had breakfast at noon." That was the answer. Because I had breakfast at noon? That's not my problem. What's happening? Are we going to see somebody? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Aaron.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Not that, Aaron. Hold on.
No, she's going to do mommy stuff now.
No.
Mind you, to
Sounds
all
like
our thank you, Rena. But is that something that they're doing now, Rena? Because we didn't do it. Is it because we're not yelling at them enough? Is that what it is? Do we have to yell at our kids more? I mean, they're grown-ups. I don't want to have to yell at them anymore. I'm tired. But why are we doing that? I don't understand. What's happening, Glenn? Should we wrap
So
it up?
I saw something out of the corner of my eye. It looked like a flash or something.
Is somebody
And so I
catch something
looked.
on fire?
Well, I'm hearing this crackling sound, and I think it's coming from my fuse box.
Uh-oh.
And before I wake up my husband, who's the electrician, I'm gonna have my son check it out real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and hit
Uh,
the thing real quick. I'll be right back.
okay.
Come here, Aaron.
Uh-oh, we can still hear you though, Lynn, which is
Oh,
fun.
okay, that's fine.
As fun as that is. Okay. Is there anybody on TikTok that wants to talk to me? Oh, Rena's here. Mine would have too, and unfortunately, I don't parent that way, but it does irritate me. Like I don't understand. I worry about the respect level. Maybe I did something that I wasn't supposed to, but I don't know if my kids have that level of respect, or they do, but I wasn't scary enough, so therefore they don't fear me like I used to fear my parents. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Do you want to put something up on TikTok or something so I can? Do you want to go back to the app? We can talk about the app while we're here. Otherwise, we're gonna have dead air. Rena, you can call me, You have the number? What's the number, Aaron? Does anybody want to call in? I can put the number up. The number is, for Canada, Rena, it is 587-997-3200. Here in the U.S., it's 702-329-6947. If you're calling from somewhere outside of Canada or the United States, it's 1-855-502-4321. If you want to give me a call, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about until Lynn gets back. Otherwise, we are going to probably wrap this up pretty quick because I think maybe Lynn has some things she needs to get done. Well, she just sat down, didn't she? Oh. Yeah, but is Lynn there? Oh, somebody's calling. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I am good. Just let me turn the volume off on my laptop. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Hearing the lag of you talking it throws me.
Oh, sorry.
It is so nice to hear your voice.
I know, yours too. What's new? What are you up to? Do you still have snow? Tell me you still have snow.
Yes. Yes, we still have snow.
It's so funny.
It's still slated to snow a couple of times this coming week.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am so freaking over it.
I was talking to Mom and Dad, and they said they're getting a
It should
heat
be
wave
mud
in
season
BC.
now.
Yeah, they're getting a
shut
heat
up.
wave in BC, and when they say heat wave, they mean like it was 19 degrees the other day.
Oh,
Whoops.
yeah.
And you guys are getting snow.
I'm still waiting for mud season, so I'm in the foothills.
Oh, okay.
Bleh.
Oh.
It'll be like 35 degrees in like 2 weeks, and then we'll be crying again because it'll be minus 15. Like,
You know what?
enough.
We've been getting weather like that here. We've been, I think the other day on Thursday it was like 38 degrees. And then by Saturday, yesterday, it dropped down to 19, 20 degrees. And overnight, our temperatures are going from like in the 20s down to maybe 10. And then they'll do that for a couple days, and then it'll go back up again, and then it'll be up for a couple days, and then it'll drop down for a couple days, and up and down. So I'm wondering if it's going to do that all summer.
Oh, I hope not. That's right where Phil would like to be right now. Is that those are his temperatures? I'm like, I just like give me a pleasant 10 to 15.
Oh, yes.
I'm happy with that. Like, that's good. I can wear my shorts, but I'm not gonna drip.
You wear shorts when it's
'Cause
10 degrees?
the heat. Well, because that's when the hot flashes start.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mine
See,
are very much temperature triggered.
mine are
and
too. So I go
slough off
through
with that.
these days that are 38 degrees and I'm like sweating and I'm uncomfortable and I'm having hot flashes.
I'd be in a bathtub full of ice.
And then
Like,
but then
the only reason I want to see my family is when they bring me more ice for the tub.
Exactly.
Like, just leave me alone.
But then you get the next day and
And you're
the
freezing.
temperature drops and you're cold and no hot flashes and I think to myself, hey, maybe I'm over it. Maybe I'm not getting them anymore. But then sure enough, as soon as it heats up again. But you know what else I've noticed is my hot flashes are also triggered with when I do things.
Yes.
Now, when I say that, I mean if I'm like the other day, I cleaned my room from top to bottom. I had hot flash after hot flash after hot flash.
Oh, yeah.
But if
Yeah,
I'm
activity,
sitting down
yes.
and I'm not doing I'm not exerting myself, I'm not doing anything, I'm relaxed and I'm sitting, I don't have hot flashes. So I think I figured out why some women have hot flashes and some women don't. Those women that don't have very many hot flashes, they have a housekeeper. I think that's what it is. I think women who have housekeepers
Although
don't get hot flashes.
they're the ones who have the red wine hot flash triggers instead.
Okay, well, so they get their own anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unless they're drinking all day, they're only getting them at nighttime then.
Which is not fair, I know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting them as like within an hour of waking up in the morning.
Maybe I like to think that, maybe hopefully they have inconvenience hot flashes.
Maybe.
I mean, mild inconvenience triggers a mood swing and a hot flash. Like, please?
I
Because
don't
that's
think
not
so.
fair.
I don't think so because these are the ones who, they're out and about and they have their hair down and it's all perfect and they're wearing makeup and they're wearing linen and everything is fine. And meanwhile, I'm going to the store. My hair is never down in the summertime. I'm like my clothes are wilted. And I'm not wearing makeup because if I do, it's going to drip all the way down my face.
What's the point? I haven't worn makeup for years, unless we have a very important thing
Me too.
that we're going to,
Yeah,
which
me
is like
too.
twice a year. There is nothing on my face but glasses.
Me too.
And maybe a moisturizer I haven't sweated off yet.
I had to change my moisturizer. I told you that, didn't I? Because I had arsenic in my system. Oh, you didn't know? You missed that episode. Yeah, I had my biometrics done, and the way that came up on my biometrics was a level of it detected a level of arsenic that was unsafe. So the first thing I did was look at Aaron and say, "What the hell, dude? I thought you loved me." But,
what are you feeding me?
But we discovered.
What is he slipping in your coffee?
You know what we discovered? It was most likely in my moisturizer and in my face cream. Oh. So I threw all of it out and I had to start from scratch. So now
have you found new?
I'm using, I noticed certain foods will also trigger my hot flashes. I've been trying to figure that out. If you know which ones, could you let me know? Because I'm trying to figure out which foods maybe trigger them, and I haven't narrowed it down yet. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the arsenic. I've discovered some of I decided to try some of the Korean ones because the ingredients in the Korean ones are
better, aren't they?
They're very pure. So there's no chemicals or anything. Like the ones I found, I'm using one that is green tea and rice water.
The rice water stuff is so good.
Yeah, I've got, and I went and I found a whole bunch of different ones, and they are fantastic. I love them. And I found a cocoa butter stick. It's just a stick. I put it in the fridge, and it's a stick of cocoa butter, and I put it on my face whenever I feel like I need. It makes your face a little shiny, but that doesn't bother me. I don't care.
That's okay. That's all the rage. That's the glass skin look.
Is that what it is?
Hi, Lynn.
Lynn, Rena's on the phone.
Hi, Rena.
So did we discover, are we having a fire?
What's your mystery?
I don't know what it was.
Oh, just a crackling?
I,
Hey,
Of
last
course
time I
you
heard
know-
that noise, my pool pump was on fire. So
well, it was doing it the whole time. It wasn't like it did it one time. It was doing it for a while.
okay,
And all of a sudden, I saw something flash, and I look over, and my like fuse box is right here on this wall.
okay.
And I'm looking, I'm like, I don't see any smoke. I don't see anything happening.
Oh,
But then I said, what if it's like a bug or something just making a bunch of weird noises? So that's why I was like, look, I'm not afraid of a little fire, but I'm afraid of a bug, right? So I was like, oh, let me get up and get out the way in case something come flying my way.
You're stronger than me. I'm afraid of both.
I got Aaron, because if it's electrical, I
He lets on.
actually, I don't need to do everything. Am I doing everything? What do I need you for?
He lets on.
Actually, what do I need you for? Exactly. I do have an entire IT when it comes to the computer. If my phone doesn't work properly, I have 4 children. I just walk into one of their rooms and say, "Here, could you fix this for me, please? Make it work." And then Tegan usually says, "Go and see Daddy," and I say no, because he won't dumb it down enough for me. He gives me the full technical bullshit, and I don't understand what he's talking about. Or he takes my phone and he fixes it, and then I don't know how to use it because he turns it into what he likes on his phone. And I don't know about you, but I'm very particular about where things are on my phone. And I think
My IT department looks at me like I'm an.
And goes, yeah, no, bye.
What the hell else do I have you for? Get after it.
No, I give it to Rory, and then Rory's usually the best one at explaining things to me. So I think I've discovered when I'm really old, I know which kids are going to do what for me. Tegan and Rory, those are the two that are going to bust me out of any old folks' home that Sasha and Delaney put me in.
Yeah. Aiden's gonna bust me out of Riley's old folks home.
It'll be
But
Sasha.
then he's
It'll
gonna
be
take me to
Sasha.
Riley's house and dump me on his front door.
Probably. It'll be Sasha that puts me in the home. Delaney might fight with him about it, but in the end, he'll go along with it.
They'll pool their resources
Yeah.
and pay for it.
And then it'll be Tegan and Rory. Sorry, Tegan and Rory that bust me out, for sure. And Rory will let me live with him. His wife might not like it, but I supply him with edibles, so he'll be totally chill. He's cool with it.
Oh yeah, he'll be all good with that.
This is what I've learned over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have learned how to assess.
we have. Did you
the
know that
potential later damage.
my youngest son walked into the living room the other day and asked me if I would teach him how to make bread?
Go Rory.
And I'm like, right now? He's
I'm
like,
still trying to learn myself, so we can learn together.
you know what? I need to remember when I make it next time I will videotape what I'm doing. I'll put my phone down and I'll record it and send it to you while I'm doing it with just my hands. But I have to remember because I never remember. So I
Just put it in Rory's hand so he can tape it. So that he has it for himself later, and he can give that to you.
Well, because a
as
couple
well,
of
so
people
you
have
can send
asked
it.
me to teach them, but they want me to go to their house and teach them, and they don't want to pay me, and I keep trying to tell them that people pay for
no.
those services. So if you want me to do that, that's fine, but you will have to pay me. So in other words,
Yeah, because
maybe
that's a
if
private cooking lesson.
right? So I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So
No,
maybe if
heck
I
no.
videotape it on my phone, then I can send it and it'll be done. It'll be all over. Done. I have to find a new recipe and then I'll do it again. So we'll see. So now I think if there's nothing else to talk about, what did we do? We managed to do 2 hours.
Yay! We're all caught up.
Ladies.
We are all caught up. I think we're caught up. Probably not. Yum
I
Yum
am
is fast
free
asleep.
on Sundays now.
Are you?
Well, volleyball, AAU volleyball is done for the until next year.
Okay.
So I'm good. So
Okay.
the only time I may not be available is when she does pageant.
When does
in
she start
July.
that?
Her
July?
actual pageant for state is July the 9th through the 11th. So, and then
Spicy foods, caffeine. Well, I'm not giving up the caffeine. That's not, and chocolate. So, I mean, I'll take the hot flashes for that. You know what? I don't know that caffeine for me does trigger a hot flash. I will have to concentrate next time I'm having a coffee, and I'll have to consciously sit there and pay attention because I'm not sure.
I think you have
that,
macrodosed a tolerance for the caffeine.
I've microdosed.
And that's what's in the chocolate that also does it, is the caffeine in the chocolate will do that.
but what causes a cold flash?
Yeah, because I could use one of those every once in a while.
You do. Listen to me. You don't want that.
You
I
do
asked
not
you
I
want
do.
that.
I do. I live in the
It's
desert.
not
I
what
am
you
telling
think
you.
it is. No, it's not what you think it is. You're thinking it's gonna be a beautiful cold breeze, and I'm gonna cool off.
Your bones
Whoa.
turn to ice.
Whoa!
It's your bones.
It's
The marrow
a cold.
in your bones turns to
Yes,
ice, woman.
it's in your
horrid.
bones. It's not.
Okay, but
cold.
I'm from
Ooh.
British Columbia. I'm from the rainforest.
Your
We
brain
get that
also
anyway.
freezes, which is
My brain freezes
Ooh.
as it is.
It is not.
yeah.
No. You have the.
No.
You know how when you have the flu,
It's not like
when you
walking
get
into
those
a cooler.
chills.
No, I
no.
don't get chills when I get the flu. Honest to God, I've never had the chills before. Ever. I haven't.
That's why
You're
she doesn't
related to the heat
understand.
miser.
So I don't understand, but it sounds very nice.
It's not. It's not. It's not nice. It's not,
It is
it's not nice.
Not nice.
Okay, well, I get hot flashes to the point where I
It's
have
not like
a
you can put a
rash.
heating pad on yourself.
I have a
and be
rash in my cleavage, and because of hot flashes, and
Now, let
I
me tell you
would like
something.
not to
Wait,
have
wait,
that.
Wait. Let me tell you what a cold flash does.
It reverses
It makes
the
your nipples
rash.
so hard that they never go down.
No, it doesn't.
It's like they harden into icicles. You know how that hurts when you're nursing? Remember when did you ever nurse your kids?
I did, yes.
Remember when they used to get gorged and your nipple just stay hard forever and you just wanted to nobody to touch you?
Yeah. I put
Yeah.
cabbage in my bra.
So you're gonna put cabbage on these cold flashes because let me tell you something.
Why not?
It's like Icicle
Girl.
City, okay? It's horrible pain. It's horrible.
Well, that's not what you're supposed to tell me. You're supposed to say, yes, it's much better than a hot flash.
I am
No,
telling
it's
you,
not.
it is not.
I've had both, girl. It's not any better.
I've had both.
And they don't
It is
cancel each
not.
other out. Have you, Lynn, have you had them both at the same time?
Girl, yes.
Because
I didn't think that was a
is
thing.
like, what the hell?
So let me tell you.
That is
my
pure evil.
My upper body was hot. Like hot. My lower body freezing.
I get the opposite. My legs my legs get so like the lava, and then glaciers above the waist. It's like what the.
So
And there's no
I'm
normal
here.
temperature in between. It's like why?
No, there's nothing in between. So I am like putting cold packs on my head and on my chest, and I have
Yep.
on heated socks and a heated blanket.
You have to
Hold
take a
on.
picture next time you do that because
I wrap a heating pad around my chest, and I sit on an ice pack. What the hell?
You know what? If you go to a
it
pet
doesn't
store,
help.
you can get, and my mother laughed at me, but I swear to God it works. They have those it's a cooling mat for dogs. And you can get them in different sizes.
I need a bed-sized one of those.
No, you can get
Well,
them
you
in
know
like
what?
really big sizes. I put that under the sheet on my side of the bed.
Yeah.
And it works like a charm. Or you put it under a blanket on the couch when you sit down and you're
I'm
sitting.
gonna have to get that.
And it doesn't make you
Oh.
super cold, but it cools your temperature enough that when it's... I mean, I would do this when it's 120 outside, and, you know,
Yeah.
air conditioning can only do so much when it's 120. So...
Yeah.
And it worked. It worked. They don't
Wait,
market it
I
that
would be
way,
trying
but
to
I
figure
would
out
do
how
it.
to stick the top half of me in like a hot tub, while putting the bottom half of me in an ice bath. Like I can't figure out how to make that work because I
Hot flash,
frequently
then
need that in
cold
the middle
flash
of summer.
immediately after. Oh.
Yeah, I don't-
Okay, so
I
is this
wish-
a normal thing? Because I don't have. Never
I
had
think
those
it's
same.
more normal than we know about.
Huh. So I'm the weird one. I've never.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't
would
get the
take your-
chills.
I
I
would
just
take
don't.
your level of weird. Only having to deal with one.
Yeah, but it's.
That I could. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's.
But no one has ever told me. I've never heard anyone ever talk about cold flashes until I started actually
No.
having them, and I found it was a thing. All you ever hear
Dr.
about
Mary
is
Claire
hot
has.
flash this, hot flash that.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know because I've never had one.
Girl.
Aaron does. Aaron, you get cold flashes? Yeah, you do. When you're
I ordered a cold blanket. You know, you get a heated blanket. They have them that are cold too. I just ordered one, so when I get it, I'm gonna let you know if it works.
I
Yeah.
have a cooling body pillow that
Ooh,
I
I've
sleep
heard
with.
those.
That I sleep with, and so
Does it
at
work?
nighttime, yes, it works. It works like a son of a bitch. It is like
So
full-
this is supposed to be the blanket version of that. It's supposed to be like
Okay.
a cover up.
I just need a barricade wall between my furnace husband and myself with the cold thing.
see, this is why Aaron and I got a sleep divorce because he is much bigger
Oh, I
than
would
I
love to.
am. And he is a furnace, and I could never sleep because I would get hot flashes when he
Oh yeah,
was
just
anywhere
by,
near me.
You could feel the heat radiating.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can't sleep like that.
She said,
So
yeah.
yeah, so we got a sleep divorce many years ago, and it works until we
what?
get
I
thought
just
was
go to
the
bed
only
when
one
he
that
gets
had
up now.
huh?
I thought I was the only
I
one
go
that
to
had
bed when
that.
he gets up.
A sleep divorce?
Yeah.
No, and you know what? I thought it was weird too, but you get to a point where you have to do what you have to do because we both need sleep.
There are so many people doing it now, though.
But it apparently now people are like, you know what?
It
Is
saves your marriage.
It's okay, and it does make a happy marriage, and it's got nothing to do with sex. So people need to calm the fuck down.
Yes.
There are other ways that you don't just have sex when you go to bed at nighttime. There are
No.
many other things you can do. So use your
Actually, it makes it more
imagination
interesting.
and pull your head out of your ass. It has nothing to do with that. It's just sleeping. And
Yeah.
we got to a point when I was in perimenopause where I wasn't getting any sleep, and I was a
Yeah.
growly bitch all day,
Yeah.
and he wasn't getting any sleep because I'd be hitting him and smothering him with a pillow, and it just was not. It was making us both very cranky and not nice to each other the next day. And now we sleep. If he goes.
Yeah.
if he goes to bed earlier than me, that's fine. I get to stay up and I put the house to bed. I get my quiet time before I go to
Yep.
bed,
That's
and
me.
I sleep spread eagle, and I can
Yep.
toss and turn, and I have all 5 cats sleeping with me most of the time, and I'm perfectly happy. It's got nothing to do, it's a stigma, and it's people who are usually young and just married who are like, oh my God, how can you have a marriage like that? Well, you know
Well,
what?
no, I
Easy
did.
peasy.
Yeah.
I put this on my Facebook page probably about a month or so ago, and you'd be surprised how many people,
A lot of people.
over 40
Yep.
that
Mhm.
think it's weird or it's a
Really?
detriment to your marriage
That's not
if
true.
you're not sleeping in the same room
That's
with
not-
your partner. I'm like, first of all, listen, all
It
power
was
to everybody
the only
who
reason
has
we
that sleep apnea thing that they have to put on their faces or whatever.
Oh,
If you have to
God.
sleep next to somebody that has one of those,
Oh.
listen, more power to you. I applaud your efforts. However,
Mm-mm.
my husband is a morning person. He goes to sleep around 8, 9 o'clock at night, and he
Yeah.
is out.
Yeah.
I am a night owl.
Yeah.
I may not close my eyes until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. When I am going to bed, he is getting up. Do you know how irritating that would be if we were still in the
Mhm.
same room?
That would be
Where-
irritating. Yeah.
I would be pissed because he's turning on lights, he's taking a shower, he's doing all this stuff, and I just went to bed. Like, dude, what are we doing right now? Right?
Yeah. I
So
agree.
it really, and now that I'm in perimenopause and I have sometimes the night sweats, I have insomnia, I want to sit up and read a book for a while. I want to just do whatever I need to do to calm my own
Yeah.
nerves down and relax. That would really irritate him.
Yep.
It's like he likes to sleep in the pitch black, dark.
I do too.
Oh my God, no.
No? You like a light on?
Girl, you better give me a
Oh,
light
no.
somewhere.
Really? Oh.
If I open my eyes, I need to see what's in the room with me.
Oh, I sleep in the pitch black with a mask on, like a sleep mask. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I. But I'm in the city. I grew up in the country where there were no street lights where I grew up. It was the country. Like we're talking forest around me and bears and stuff. So when I moved to the city, there's street lights and they shine in the house no
and
matter
noise
and there's noise and stuff. Yeah, and I can't sleep with light. I just can't. So I
First,
need the
I
sleep
have
mask.
to have a light
Okay.
and I have to have some type of noise. If I don't have,
Okay, Aaron's the same way. Yeah.
it can be a radio, it can be that white noise music or whatever.
Okay.
It can be whatever. I have to have something because if it's pitch dark and there's no noise, I get this ringing in my ears,
Oh.
and it's like a constant. You know when the television used to go off at nighttime and it just made that little
Yep.
boop?
Yeah.
That would be in my ears,
Okay.
and I don't understand where this comes from. But at the end of the day, he doesn't like any light. He doesn't like any noise.
Okay.
We're not the prime candidates to stay in
No.
the same room.
No.
Um,
But for generations and generations back in the day, you had separate bedrooms and
separate bedrooms, yeah.
with an adjoining closet
Door.
in the middle
Yeah.
or whatever it
the
was in the
only
middle.
reason that we sleep together is because it was access for men.
Well, and it was also because the
became the norm.
houses were so small, especially
houses got
that you
smaller.
didn't
Yeah.
have room. You were living in like a one room cabin or whatever it is when this country was settled, and people just got used to it. But before
Yeah.
that, you didn't. You slept with
No.
8
No.
kids in the bed with you. I mean, don't talk to me
Yep.
about it's not good for your marriage. These people who are saying it's not good for your marriage are people that had their kids sleeping in bed with them until they were 10. My kids
Yeah.
never slept with us. And I am okay with sleeping by myself. And I have a better marriage than a lot of people who are saying, you can't do that because it's not good for your marriage. Well, we spend 24 hours a day together. We're okay sleeping apart. Really, we are. It's all good. We see each other all day. Usually that's the only time we are not together. So I'm totally okay with it. I really am. Plus, I get up earlier than he does. And I go to bed later than he does. So, I mean, and if he's in here in the studio until 4 o'clock in the morning working on something, what? I'm supposed to wait up for him to be a good wife? Is that what I'm supposed? That's my job? I'm supposed to sit up waiting for him?
No. Nice try, Aaron. Nice try.
Wow. Nice try. Yes, that's exactly what. Oh, in your dreams, buddy. Not gonna happen. Waiting up for me. That's a good one. Right after I fetch your
So
slippers.
does that mean that Phil has to wait up till 7 a.m. to go to bed to wait for me to go to bed then?
Yeah, no, unfortunately,
just the
Rena,
other way around?
I'm sorry to inform you, but this is only the men's way. We women have to wait for the men.
Have they met us?
Yeah,
Have they
no.
met us?
Yeah.
Have they met us?
Exactly.
Please.
Exactly.
Let me disabuse you of that notion by abusing you.
Yeah, exactly.
no.
Yeah. Although, see, now we're going back in that direction as well. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to be one of those old ladies that just defies everything I'm not supposed to do. So
I would have been burned at the stake
you and
by
me
the
both,
time I was
sister.
12. Seriously.
You and me both, sister. I think I was in a past life. I think I was burned at the
Oh, I
stake.
guarantee I was.
Yeah. I don't have a fear of fire, though, which is weird. Just water.
No,
So
drowning.
maybe I was drowned.
Yeah,
I think I was
drowning.
drowned.
Same.
Yep. And nothing can touch I can't have anything touch my neck, ever.
I can't have anything
Apparently
over my
that's because
head.
supposedly I was hung.
I can't have anything
Yeah.
over my head. You know that game that kids always play where they put the
Nope.
covers over you and they think it's funny and they
Yeah.
pin you? I
Nope.
will lose
Nope.
my shit.
Nope.
So I think in a past life there were many times that it didn't end well for me in different ways.
Mhm.
And I think,
But we're just going to keep redoing it until we get that part right.
well, I think, yeah.
While
Hopefully
still
I got it
being
right
us.
this time. I don't know. Maybe that's why cats like me.
Yep.
I mean, you never know. Right, Yum Yum? Yum Yum? Hey. Okay, he's out cold too. Just like a man. Yum Yum's out cold.
I'm about to be like Yum Yum in a couple of hours.
I am going to sign off now because we've done 2.5 hours. I think we're good. Otherwise, we're going to
Good
keep
night, ladies.
talking.
You were amazing.
Rena, I'll message you in a little while.
Yep.
Okay.
Good night.
Because
Bye.
I know you'll still be up.
So nice to talk to you guys.
All right, I'll message you in a
You
little
too,
bit.
Rena.
Okay.
All right,
Aaron.
love you. Bye.
Bye, Aaron. Love you.
On that note, tomorrow, I believe at about 4 o'clock, Brett and I are going to be doing our brand new podcast called Go Live. No, what's it called? Good Morning-ish with Go Live Vegas. And we're going to be talking more about our app and going through some of the things that are on the app and how to use it. And I believe that Lynn and I will, in fact, be back next Sunday. 2 weeks in a row. That's what we're going for. Yay! But we're going to see if we can record something, so we'll have that as a backup so we won't leave you hanging anymore. We're going to try our best and make sure that none of us get the chicken pox or the flu for the month, and we'll see how it goes. Bye, Lynn. Good night.
Bye.
We'll see you
Good
soon.
night.
All right. Have a good sleep.